Hello, boys and girls. Here I am again. Welcome. It's Mrs. Hicks, your favorite music teacher, and we're going to have some fun. Today is going to be all about how to read music. Now, I know this might be a review for a lot of you, but it's always good to review. And for those of you who are new to me, hey, welcome, and let's have some fun and learn how to read music. But first, before I start that, I want you to look at this wonderful portrait over here. I made sure everybody can see her today. This actually is my grandmother when she was a little girl about your age. This was painted in 1909, and when she was about 8 years old. And here's a little picture of her. This is Grandmother Isabel. So, you know, a lot of kids I teach are the same age, and so I'm just pretending that my grandmother Isabel as a little girl is watching also. Okay, now let's get started. Reading music, oh my gosh. You know, you can learn to read music in about, I'd say 10 minutes. If you don't remember how to do it again, your dark days are over. All right, let's give it a start. Everybody say the alphabet and stop at G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. All the music notes that we see, for example, here, every single note, which are these little circles on those lines, they represent either an A or a B or a C or a D, E, F, or G. There's no H through Z. So isn't that easy so far? All right, here's how it works. First of all, and we've all seen this, music is written on 5 lines. That's called the music staff. And I will say that word staff, S-T-A-F-F. I will say it a lot when you see me. So, you know, it's just the music staff. This symbol here is called a clef symbol, and this one is called the treble clef symbol. It just means that the notes that are with this symbol are higher pitched notes, like what we will do with the recorder. All right, what else? So that's the treble clef. It's also called the G clef because this little curly Q curls over the G line. Now, let's talk about how to determine if you're looking at an A or B, C, D, E, F, or G. It's easier than you think. It's all about doing some brain tricks. Here's how it works. All music notes, and I mean all music notes, are either a line note or a space note. How do you tell the difference? Well, do you see how with these notes here, we call them music notes. I don't know why, it just is. See how the lines go through them, right? And those are line notes. Notes are also space notes. And you can kind of see clearly that these 4 notes sit in a space. Now, to determine if you're looking at a line note, you know, like here's a line note, line goes through it, here, line note, line goes through it. You can say some sentences to help remember. Classic sentence is starting at the bottom line and then you work up. Every good boy does fine. That's kind of an old-fashioned one. One I use a lot is starting at the bottom. Every good boy deserves fudge. One that I just learned, this last year, every great burger deserves fries. And one I made up a couple of years ago, every girl becomes darling forever. I know, this is really fun. I'm going to use the fudge one today. So, all you do is, if you're trying to figure out, is this an A, B, C, D, E, F, or G? Number 1, realize that these are line notes. Then you do that sentence trick. Let's all say, every good boy deserves fudge 10 times. So it'll be stuck in your brain. Every good boy deserves fudge. 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 And every good boy deserves fudge. Okay, is that stuck in your brain? You're going to dream about it tonight. So, what you do is you just start on the bottom line, and this goes for only the line notes. Say that sentence, starting at the bottom. Every good boy deserves fudge. Every begins with the letter E, so therefore, if you're looking at this note down here, it's going to be an E. Just like this one down here, same thing, that's going to be an E. All right? If you try to figure out this one, every good, this note here lands on the good line, so therefore that's a G because good begins with a G. This note here, start at the bottom, every good boy up, lands in the boy line, so that's a B. And this one over here, every good boy deserves. That's going to be your D. And the last one here, every good boy deserves fudge. So therefore this note here is an F, just like this one would be. It's in the same place. All right, now, if you're looking at a space note, and it's pretty obvious, you know, there's no line that goes through it. These 4 space notes spell the word face. We all know how to spell face, F-A-C-E. So starting on the bottom space, we always start at the bottom and move up. That's going to be an F. Next space up, that's the A space. Next space up, F-A-C, that's going to be a C. And this one here, F-A-C and an E. How's that? All right. So, you know, if you just remember space, face, space, face, space, face, space, face, they kind of rhyme. Remember face for the space notes. All right, now let's see. On this next staff, here's again our treble clef. And oftentimes at the beginning of music, you're going to see this fraction. And this fraction is called a time signature. A lot of music has it. Let me see if I can find some very quickly that has a time signature. Ah, here's one. I play the flute also, and you'll hear me play that sometimes. This was a piccolo solo that I did last year in orchestra. Here's a time signature. Do you see this? 2/4. All right, let's talk about what that fraction means. Basically, whatever the top number is, this stands for how many beats fit in a measure. The bottom line stands for the quarter note is going to get 1 beat. I will have a lesson, another lesson, that's going to be about rhythms and how to count and what the whole notes, half notes, quarter notes mean and what they look like and stuff. That's going to be on another lesson. All right, anyway, that's the time signature. These red lines, and you see this a lot also in music, those are called bar lines. I'm going to show you my piccolo music here. Here's a bar line, and these create boxes in the music. Those boxes are called measures. I hope that's clear enough. Oh, I had it there. Now you can see those bar lines, those vertical lines, and each of those creates a measure. Okay, the boxes are called measures. All right, so this one is called measure 1. This next box is measure 2. Here's measure 3, measure 4, measure 5. Our music often has, you know, when we talk to each other as musicians, we'll say to each other, oh, what measure are we on? Oh, we're on measure 57. Every single measure is designated a number, so we know exactly where we're looking at. All right, so those are the measures. Now again, this is about reading music, today's lesson. So let's figure out these notes, okay? Are we looking at a line note or a space note? We're trying to figure out, am I looking at a B, C, D, E, F, or G? All right, line note or space note? What is it? Say it again. Yeah, it's a line note. All right, because the line goes through it. Now, do that sentence trick, starting at the bottom, and say, every good boy. Oh, it lands on the boy line, so that's going to be a B. All right, this one, line note or space note? What is it? Right, it's a space note because no line goes through it, so you're going to spell the word face. Starting on the bottom space, F, A. Oh, I landed on the A space, so therefore that note is an A. And line note or space note? Right, can you see that? A line goes through it. So do the sentence, starting with every good. Ah, lands on the good line, so that's going to be a G. Do you see how this works out? So basically also, you know, you can figure it out. Let's do this one over here. All right, line note or space note? Line note. Line goes through it. Go start at the bottom, do the sentence. Every good boy deserves fudge. Correct. So that's going to be an F because fudge begins with an F. And one more, this one. Okay, line note or space note? All right, it is a line note because a line goes through it. So you do the sentence starting on the bottom, it's already on the every line, so that's going to be an E. Got it? All right. Now, with the recorder, because my lessons are all going to be about the recorder, and I'm going to have another lesson posted that goes over all the fingerings and how to tongue the notes and stuff like that. But the first songs that we deal with are the back songs. B, A, and G. B, A, and G are pretty much the first notes that we do with a recorder. And I have them written down here. And I'm going to show you how amazing our brain is. It kind of goes quickly how to read the music notes. Now, I don't have them written in, but we can figure it out. All right, let's see. Line note, space note. This is a line note. So start at the bottom, every good boy. That's going to be your B. Now, if that's a B, what's that? It's also a B. It's in the same spot. And what is this? Correct. That's going to be a B. That's a B, that's a B, that's a B. Okay, line note or space note? Right, it's a space note. Okay, so spell face, starting with the bottom space, F, A. That's an A. If that's an A, what is this? It's also your A. And what is this? That's also an A. Last one, line note or space note? Line note. Okay, very good. It's a G. If that's a G, what's this? G. And what is that? It's also a G. Okay, so very slowly, let's say these notes. B, A, G, and look at it this way. When you see a space note in this staff, they're going to be A's. A, B, what is this? G, G, B, yep, it's the same as those, A. All right? Now, I'm not going to say it. I'm going to point it. You say it out loud at home. Here we are. Mm-hmm. So, isn't that fun? Now, were you able, for some of you, did you really have time to go, every good boy deserves fudge, or FACE? Did you have time every single time? After a while, your brain just tells you what those notes are. It's like magic in your head. And it's really fun. It's just like reading words and or other or the. You're not sounding out those words anymore. Your brain just tells you what they are. Exactly, I swear. The same thing happens with music notes. Like here's again my piccolo music, and my brain just tells me what all those notes are. I just know because I've seen them so many times. I don't have to do the sentence trick anymore or anything like that. So it's just so awesome. Now, one more thing I want to do, and I have to check and see how long this lesson is. Oh, we're almost done. Okay, very quickly, the higher a note goes up on the staff, the higher pitch it is. I'm going to play a low E. And here's another E, and it's higher up on the staff. It's higher in pitch. So, the higher up a note is on the music staff, the higher pitch it's going to be. And I'll get into that with other lessons. So, your dark days are over. Reading music is so much fun. And have a great day. I will see you all next time. Tune into my channels, and I'm going to always post new stuff a lot. So, join me. Bye.